Hello everyone, we are from Group 7 and we will present about the mini project of the course Numerical Programming. And our lecturer name is Dr. Arifuddin bin Joret. Our group have Noor Sabrina, Tanishwati, me, Kunjan, and Muhammad Azif. Muhammad Azif will introduce about the project.
Introduction. The objective of this project is to develop a MATLAB simulation program for analyzing an AC/RC electric circuit as depicted at picture below. Utilizing the MATLAB simulation software, this endeavor serves a dual purpose by gaining proficiency in MATLAB simulation programming technique and gaining insight into circuit analysis method indirectly. Problem statement. This is the problem statement, which is for the one is in what does the variability of the input voltage frequency affect of the behavior in capacitor output voltage, and the second one is how does the variation in the amplitude of the input voltage affect of the behavior to the capacitor output voltage. Let's continue to the objective of this project. The first one is the objective is to analyze the graph of the output voltage of a capacitor in order to examine how the variation of the input voltage amplitude influence its behavior. The second one is the objective is to analyze the graph of the output voltage of a capacitor in order to examine how the variation of input voltage frequency affect in its behavior. And the lastly is to verify whether the given circuit functions as a low-pass filter.
Hello everyone, my name is Ku Yongjian and I will demonstrate the simulation of the circuit given. First of all, we have to design the circuit by following the question given, like this. And then this is our circuit simulation in Simulink. And this is solver configuration. This is AC voltage source. This is voltage sensor. And this is a resistor and this is capacitor given by the question. This is an electrical reference. And this is another voltage sensor to sense the output voltage. This is for input voltage and this is for output voltage. This is for display the input voltage value and this is to display the output voltage value. This curve is to show the graph of the input voltage and also the output voltage. And this is the graph. To display this input voltage and also the output voltage, we have to set the stop time for this graph. And we set the stop time is 1 second. So the value will display here is the V in and V out at the 1 second here. V in 1 second, and this is the V in and this is the V out against time. As V in and V out equal to 1 second, this V in value is 10 and this V out value is 9.99 here, 9.99 and 10. And this we set the V in is 10 volt and phase shift is 90 degree because at the beginning the V in and V out graph is sine graph and we have to change it to a cos graph to show the amplitude of the V in and V out. And another thing is we set the frequency is equal to 10 and it will show the 10 complete oscillation of V in and V out in 1 second. So if we change the amplitude becoming 30 volt, and it will show the V in is equal to 30 and V out is equal to 29.99, which is not much different because the resistance is too low for the V in to change. And another thing is if we change the frequency becoming 100, and it will show the graph will becoming 100 oscillation in 1 second. but the amplitude is still the same. But it only changed the frequency of V in and V out, becoming 100 complete oscillation in 1 second. Okay, that's all from me.
Let's continue to the lab result for lab project. By doing testing on different value of V which is 10 and 30, so here they with same frequency which is 10 Hz, we can see the value for the V in and the V out. We get the value for the V out is 9.998 seconds, and with a difference 0.002 seconds. This is the amplitude of value V in and V out since the stop time is 1 second and phase is 90 degrees. So, yeah. And this is the frequency with the same frequency 10 Hz with the different value which is 30 for V in, and we can get the V out is 29.99 seconds, which is for the difference volt is 0.01. That is the result of the input voltage and the output voltage from the Simulink program where V in is 30. By doing testing on different value of V in, where V in 30, we can still obtain and compare the value of V in and V out, where the stop time is 1 second, and the amplitude is V in 30 volt and V out is 29.99 volt. This is still how show not much difference between V in and V out. The value of resistor because of the value in resistor is too low. Okay, so this is the evidence or the support which is when the resistance is low, it has a minimal impact on the comparison between V in against time and V out against time in a Simulink program. This is the principle of voltage division. State the voltage across a resistor is proportional to the current flowing through it. This is due to the voltage division. The voltage division between V in and V out remains relatively unchanged with the resistor with the low resistor value. So here, by doing testing on a different value of frequency, with which is for the left side is F with the 10 Hz and the right side is F with 100 Hz. So we can see the difference, which is for the F 10 Hz. It means in 1 second it consists complete oscillation waveform of V in and V out. And for the right side, which is F with 100 Hz, by doing testing on different value, you can see we can still obtain and compare the graph of V in and V out, where the stop time in 1 second consists of 100 complete oscillation. So the voltage of waveform for both V in and V out as cubic similar shape and trend, indicating that the resistor value does not significantly affect the relationship between the input and output voltage over the time. The close resemblance between the two plots suggests that the resistor value does not introduce substantial variation or distortion in the signal.
So now I will talk about the discussion. So first we use MATLAB Simulink to analyze an electric circuit, and in this circuit we had a resistor, capacitor and DC voltage source. The output voltage and input voltage had slightly different values, showing a voltage drop as the load increased, causing more current to flow through the circuit. The IR drop phenomenon happens when the resistance of the conductor and component increase, resulting in a voltage drop. The output voltage decreased as the frequency of the signal being input increased as a result of the phenomenon known as frequency-dependent impedance or reactance. At higher frequency, capacitors have a larger impedance, which causes the load to operate differently. This elevated resistance causes a decrease in the voltage across the load, which leads to a reduction in the voltage across the load. A low-pass filter is a fundamental circuit that lets low-frequency signal pass while obstructing high-frequency signal. As the frequency of the signal increase, the capacitor impedance decrease, minimizing or blocking high frequency impulse while allow low frequency signal to go through. The filter cut-off frequency is determined by the value of the resistor and capacitor used in the circuit.
Hi, my name is Tanisudi Arumugam. My metric number is CE220114. I would like to present on conclusion of this lab work. In this project, MATLAB simulation programming is used to create an electric circuit with two voltage sources that measure input and output. A resistor and capacitor is used to design the circuit and voltage drop proportionally to the charge. When the input voltage is charged from 10 volt to 30 volt, the simulation one reverses a minor voltage regulation in output voltage. The input and output voltage differentiate when the frequency is changed from 50 to 150 Hz. In simulation 2, this is due to increasing circuit and the voltage drop causes increased circuit resistance and resistance. The simulation has shown that the specified circuit is a low-pass circuit and also program results match with the theory given, showing that the project is a successful project. During this MP, the team has successfully applied their expenses and talented compared by the job. And also, we had also learned to compile all the components and the lab previously to get this voltage and also this program. Thank you.